What is your name and your role at our company?
My name is Chris and I'm the head of coffee at Beans Coffee Roasters. So mostly I'm responsible for buying green coffee, profiling it and control it at the cupping table.
My name is Piotr, and for most of the time at the roastery I'm roasting coffee, so I am a junior roaster, as I like to call myself, and also I'm responsible for QC.
How long have you been using Cropster in general?
Since beginning, so that was our first choice when we started the roastery back in 2017. We decided to work with Cropster.
So it makes it 4 years.
4 years now.
Why do you use AmbientSensors and what do you use them for?
Why?
What was the main purpose?
The main purpose was to implement it in our big research, green coffee storage research, to monitor and to check the temperature, humidity and pressure among the roastery. So our sensors are not only in the main warehouse but also next to the roaster and at the office place to check and to monitor how the temperature and other aspects are changing among time.
Aside from the Green Bean project, those two additional sensors that we have next to the roaster at the front and at the back kind of gave a huge value in terms of workload of data, mostly how the weather conditions changes and how actually they affect roasting. Yeah, that would be it, I think.
Yeah.
How was the setup? Was it easy?
Extremely easy. It was more than easy. So we just unpacked the sensors, placed it in the right spot, and right after that, when we added it to Caesar Cropster, it was automatically updated, so it's working by itself.
How do AmbientSensors help you do your job?
In terms of roasting on everyday basis, as I mentioned before, it is because they give this huge amount of data. So for example, if within a couple of weeks roasting the same coffee, the weather condition changes, I have the opportunity to compare not only the sensors that are in the roaster itself, but also those sensors that are somehow connected to the weather in general. So it actually gives massive amount of data, which so far are still overwhelming, but I hope that after a while I'll be able to get something out of it and how those different weather conditions how they are influencing roasting and how can we presume or adjust them so the roasting will be even evener, let's say.
Yeah, because we started to monitor and use AmbientSensors like in February or March this year. So we just have like 4 or 5 months of data and we can see the lines, we can see the changes due to weather, due to condition next to the machine, because we can see the increase of the temperature next to the drum while roasting. And for sure in the future it will be very useful to stabilize the profiles we are using and the lines and the roaster setup.
Yeah, I think that the most interesting thing will be what it will be at the end of the year. So in January next year, after whole year, like 4 season cycles, to check to compare different roasts during different seasons, with different conditions, with different temperatures, humidity, pressure inside of the main hold where we are roasting, and compare them and actually compare with the same coffee how that influenced the roasts.
Who would you recommend AmbientSensors to?
I think that if you are eager to control your conditions in your warehouse, then definitely that will be mostly helpful for those people who would like to control and check everything, if everything is stable and actually how they're changing in a given period of time. Also for those who are mostly eager to as I am, to check how those weather conditions are influencing roasting.
And I think that's also very valuable for those who don't have like fully controlled condition in the roasting room, because there are many roasteries without any air condition or other ventilation system in the roasting room. So depending on the weather outside, depending on the temperature outside, it's really valuable to monitor those parameters and then implement those into changes into roasting.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.